do I put this?
Shit, you're pregnant, aren't you? I knew I shouldn't have used that condom that wasn't really a condom at all, but the cut-off finger of a latex rubber glove.
I mean, I am pregnant. Don't worry though, it's not yours. Some homeless man at the 7-Eleven knocked me up in exchange for me to use this take a penny, leave a penny jar.
Awesome. Stan would make a great father. He always offers off-brand candy and soda to children while their parents go shopping. What was that brand again? Roofies, I think.
Yeah, and it's always with little boys. I guess he always wanted a son. I have to lay off of the booze just in case the urban legend is true about alcohol being bad for the baby.
Then what?
I switched from Coke to Pepsi. It also mixes great with rum.
Awesome, you took the challenge. What about the baby?
What about it?
Hey guys, today we're playing Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. So we're just gonna start randomly. Yes, this is a JRPG, but this is one I think everybody should give a try if they have a PlayStation 3. This is a collaboration between the studio Level 5. They made the Dark Cloud games. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those games, and I think they made the Professor Layton games. I can't be sure about that, but I think they did. And it's a collaboration between studio, what's it, Ghibli or something, or whatever. It's the Miyazaki studio that made the Castle of Cagliostro, Spirited Away, amongst other films. And the artwork in this game is just absolutely beautiful. I remember seeing this in magazines, and I couldn't tell the difference in some screenshots, what were cutscenes or what was actually gameplay, and they didn't really show much gameplay before the game came out, and it made it even more mysterious. But it's kind of like a traditional RPG. So this is basically a story about a boy who has his mom that recently passes away, and it's kind of depressing. It kind of seems like a story for little kids, but I don't know, I think that it can be relatable to a lot of people. You actually feel for the kid, and he finds out that there's this alternate universe where basically like there's an alternate version of you. Basically you have like somebody that's connected to your soul, and apparently there's some way to save his deceased mother by trying to find the person in this world that's connected to his mother's soul, and he can go back between worlds. But I'm almost getting the impression that he might be imagining it, like he can't accept the fact that his mother passed away. And it takes place during like modern times. Basically it's not like a swords and sorcery type of RPG. I do have to say, you want to grind. And this game's absolutely stunning. Everything's running away from me. I must be too powerful. Before, everything was chasing me.
Let's do it. Here goes.
So you have these little familiars that you collect, kind of like Pokemon, and you actually can move them around, like kind of like Kingdom Hearts. You actually can physically move them, and you can control yourself, but if any one of your familiars or you die, that's it. I forgot that I named one of my familiars PP Head, and it was kind of amusing to me because I just started playing this game again. Something, I don't know, something just bit me in the ass, and so like I've had this game for quite some time, since the beginning of the year, and I haven't played much of it just because I got sucked into other things, and it's like I really want to play again, and all of a sudden PP Head comes on to the screen, and it kind of made me laugh because sometimes you do things that you forget about, so it's almost like somebody else did it, and it's kind of amusing, especially when it's like PP Head's gained a level. PP's head defense goes up by 10%. So we're on our way to Golden Grove and all this stuff. I don't really remember. I can't really read. The microphone is in my face where the text is. So in this world, a stuffed animal comes alive. That's his stuffed animal, Drippy. Before, it was just a doll that his mom made him. So we'll save, and since this is a video, I'm gonna do a different slot. If I sound like my speech is kind of slurred, I'm recording this pretty late. I haven't had much sleep, and I took some medicine and it's made me drowsy, so that's what it is. It's not hard drugs or heroin. I'd be too weak to push the buttons. The only button I'd be able to press is the end of the syringe. Go, PP Head. Go. You can give your little guy sandwiches and stuff like that, and you can switch them at any point. See, instead of killing him, I can go and try to collect these orbs that collect my health. See, you actually can move around, so it's not completely just turn-based.
We did it!
There are some strategic elements that you have to take into consideration besides just leveling up. I know a lot of you guys don't like Japanese RPGs, but they're kind of becoming a rare thing, and this is pretty special. This takes me back to the golden age of the Super Nintendo RPGs, where they weren't as primitive as the NES RPGs or whatever came before them, and they're not as complicated as like the newer RPGs, or convoluted as like Oblivion and Fallout and stuff like that. What the hell is happening? I don't even know what he's doing. This is new. It looked cool, but you wasted your energy on the weakest thing ever. That would have been nice for a boss or something. I do like how I don't have to keep on switching between people, or things. I definitely should call those things for them to level up. Well, I wouldn't say this is anything more complicated than like Dragon Age. Maybe a little bit more complicated than Mass Effect, because Mass Effect's basically a shooter with light RPG elements. This game doesn't have a trilogy, and I played the Mass Effect trilogy. I still like Mass Effect more, but I really do like this game, but I haven't played this game enough to come to a full, complete opinion about it. Let me get the blue orb, but I didn't even need it. grinding is a little bit more fun because you actually can control your character. When he's in the middle of an attack move, though, you can't control him. But you can cancel it out if you have to move immediately. I definitely recommend exploring because you do want to level up your characters. A good word of advice: if you play these games and leveling up seems to take a really long time, that usually means that you're probably at the right level to proceed forward. This guy's trying, kind of being an asshole. I need that. Thank you. You don't need to yell "we won" every time that you want to fight. First of all, you're coming off as a kind of a conceited asshole. Second of all, your voice is kind of annoying. Is that a shield or a piece of pizza? Well, he's just hacking away and barely anything happens. Give me that health orb. Thank you. My dog's sitting beside me asleep. She went to the vet. She had to get a booster shot. She got a shot in each arm, so she's not feeling real well. She goes in, our vet's actually inside of a pet store, and every time we go near the store she gets so excited, and I'm like, I don't understand it. She's never had a pleasant experience anytime she's gone to the store. She just gets super stoked, but she always leaves upset. This would probably be one of those times where I should switch. See, you can switch. It pauses so you don't have to worry about time, which in a lot of Final Fantasy games you do. And go to spell, heal. I'm under some status thing that I don't even know what I'm under. Also, the stamina of your little familiars can run out fairly quickly. I'm getting gang raped here. Wonder how good this kid's attack is. His attack's actually shittier than the little slimy guy, PP heads. See, since I named him PP head, I'm terrible with names, but I can remember PP head. I had to look up to see that the kid's name was Oliver, but I knew immediately when I looked at the little green guy, his name was PP head. Almost leveling up here. It's like saying I almost got laid, which basically means you didn't. What a weird creature. It's a shame that you guys don't get to see any of the animated scenes from Miyazaki's studio, because they're fantastically beautiful because of the Blu-ray disc, unlike the compressed Xbox 360 video, and I'm not hating on Xbox here. The cutscenes look really nice. That's one huge difference I notice when I'm playing an Xbox 360 game versus a PlayStation 3. The pre-rendered cutscenes always look better. Give me that magic. Just swing your little thorn leaf in a second here. You die. he just say Nito? I don't have the sound turned up that loud. Level up, level up, level up. You think on this map that it would remember where you went instead of like blurring it out more. Maybe I didn't go there because it looks like this isn't blurred out. I don't know. He really needs to get rid of that poncho. Although he wasn't wearing one before, he had to wear this little magical cape so he could fit in. Oh, we gotta jump on him. Haven't you ever played any other video game known to man? You can jump on mushrooms, and you can eat them too, and they won't kill you unless they have a skull on them. If you eat those, you're fucked. Now I gotta deal with these shit monsters again. Note to self, grab anything that's glowing. I'm poisoned. Why do you have to poison me? You poison me with your shit. Apparently there was some hepatitis floating in there. And yet we still won. So there. I just rained on your parade. Further into the scary, foreboding forest that we dwell. That probably didn't make much sense. You look like bad characters from a terrible child's school play. It's like the kids that weren't good enough to get a part. They have to be sunflower kids that are half bee. You know, a lot of times I play these games, unless I see a glowing orb or I see anything flashy happen, I just watch the HP, which, if you're not acquainted with RPGs, are the health points, to see when I need to basically recharge the health or not. When you're fighting bosses and stuff, and I imagine if you fight harder enemies later down the line. This is fairly early in the game. I'd heard this game's pretty huge too, so if that's the case, it's probably considered the beginning of the game. I barely used that other guy. One time I used the other guy is if my PP head tires out. I should have renamed the other guy to something. I wonder if you can rename your guys. I'd say to write down a suggestion. You know what? For the monkey looking guy, I'm not going to rename him just because I'm probably never going to show this game again unless I see something significant enough for me to want to show you again. But feel free to share some suggestions of what to name the guy that's on the top left corner where it has OK over his head. He kind of looks like a monkey teddy bear thing. One thing I don't like about this game is when you die, it penalizes you and takes away some of your money, and you don't make that much money in this game. I guess since he's a kid, they don't think he deserves a huge allowance. I don't know. But it is aggravating because they take quite a bit of money.
Watch this.
Sore boar. You should attack the shit monster first, I think. Dear shit monster, let me take that war. Alright. Now we can fight.
We did it.
Oh, you went to cell shaded heaven. I wanted to talk about like some deep issues or something. I wanted to talk about some things that were on my mind that I wanted to share, like almost like in a show format, and I thought that this would be a good game, but the 11th hour, being tired and just had taking medicine or whatnot, especially with my allergies and shit, and I'm super drowsy. I now realize that now was not the best of times. I probably should pre-record something sometime and talk, or not do this more serious video. I don't know. It's a familiar egg. Sounds like they're making it up as they go along. So I guess we're getting a familiar now, a new one. Hopefully it doesn't suck. So let's look in our spell book. Ooh, I was thinking rejuvenate. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Maybe I should get closer. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. Rejuvenate. I was right the first time. And what horrible thing is going to come out of this tree? We're witnessing the miracle of life. Oh, are you serious? I was hoping something a little bit more intimidating than that. Speaking of the miracle of life, I remember in Family Life, which is the class that teaches us about sex education, remember they made us watch a video of a child being born, and the camera was zoomed really up close and nobody warned us, and it was really scary, and there was viscous substances coming out, and it was just frightening at the time. They say childbirth is the most beautiful thing. I don't know. I've never had a kid personally. Of course I can't have a kid, but I've never had a girlfriend and our wife that had a kid that was mine, or witnessed the childbirth that the kid was mine. So maybe it'd be beautiful then, but I doubt it. I'd probably be like, get the fuck away from me until your head gets less cone shaped, and I'd probably get told what a horrible person I am, but you know, that's life. We just won't record it, so when the kid gets a little bit older and watches the video how he got brought to this earth, he can't see what a dick I was being the day he was born. Does it say I think he likes you? He's cute? That's a boy? Oh my gosh. How androgynous. It's almost as bad as being a ladybug. The thing just said goo. Well, can I take you? Pass through the Golden Grove and make your way to him. I can't have it. Nothing happens, nothing happens. Oh well, it looks like I have room for a third familiar. It's telling me, due to this gigantic star on my map, that I should be going this way. And this way I shall go. What a pretty looking game. Am I supposed to get that? Or is it because I was too powerful that they don't want to fight me? I really don't know. He looks like he's down for a fight though.
We can do this.
Nap cat. He kind of looks like how I'm feeling right now. Oh, it's not as late as I thought it is. 11:37. I thought it was at least maybe close to 1, and my hours are so fucked up it's not even funny. Of course, this means nothing to you because you could be watching this video at any time. Man, the commentary is awesome today. Well, I got a Sunday. You can feed your familiar Sundays. I know that's really exciting. It gives them powers and stuff.
Let's do it.
Who named these things? Incy. Like the spider? The Incy Wincy spider? I just want to stab it. To Incy Wincy bits. Let me have that gold thing. Alright, I'll continue beating you with my hate stick. It's taking a long time to level up, which I guess is a good sign. Okay, the creepy things come out again. Are you gonna steal my breath while I'm sleeping or something? While I'm not aware? Why are you following me? Yes, you have a cane. It's fantastic. Great. Maybe you'll show us a dead body. Or something to do with fairies. Probably that. No dead body. That's lame. I get to fight a boar though.
Let's go.
And a tyke. With that little piece of pizza in his hand that's supposed to be a shield. There we go. Alright, so we're probably gonna go to see a fair. No dead bodies, so we're not gonna be reliving the events of, what was the movie, Stand By Me?
Come on.
Corey Feldman had such range in that movie when he wore glasses. You could almost tell it wasn't Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman was one of those actors that got such shitty roles later on. You just assume he died or something, but he was still alive. He was just in movies you didn't care about. Alright, switch characters. Switch this little monkey thing because Pee-Pee head's getting a little worn out. Is it a cat or a monkey? Or a lemur? What the hell is it? I should have named it. That thing is almost useless. It must be a lemur or something since the name sounds familiar. Strange, I couldn't jump on these before. Did you change the physical properties of those mushrooms? You received a page describing the Quicken Growth spell. Okay, great, thanks. Yes, thank you for showing me the trick of you twirling your cane for the 15th time, as if it was impressive the first 14 times. Thanks for showing us the way. Alright, that was a new move. Said he's saying he reckons he could be useful to you. Just take the little androgynous fairy with us and shut up. Sid. Is that an homage to Final Fantasy? What should I name this guy? I shall name him lowercase is select Androg. For being androgynous. That way I'll remember his name. And yes, I know I spelt it incorrectly, but it's not a real word. I don't think it is, so. But I know it's like, oh, that's not how you spell the beginning part. I don't really care. Fade. Oh, another spider. Didn't even pay attention to me that time.
Watch this.
Do I have to? What are you capable of? Oh, you're getting creamed. Spells, healing touch. It's best not to use Androg unless I absolutely have to. until he levels up some, because I just realized he's level 1. Give me those things. PP Head has been really pulling us through the whole time. Yeah, and Jog will level up fairly quickly. See, I can remember the names if I name them myself. The only thing that sucks though, like when you name things yourself in RPGs, like the Pokemon games or whatever, if somebody else is talking about the creature, since you renamed everything, you don't know what the hell they're talking about. Or even RPGs, when you rename the characters, you don't know what the person's talking about because they have different names than what the game has. I think we need to heal a little bit. Oh, that feels much better. Alright, PP Head, do your thing. Oh, cancel that. I want that. Alright. Somebody's called Nap Cat. You sure are violent. I think you'd be more lethargic. Oh, that's why. I gotta use my little... Oh, ha ha ha, I'm running around, you get my orbs. And I'll beat you with my stupid looking tail. Looks like we'll be at 11 in no time. Eat your heart out. Oh, it's a diarrhea monster again. Not those things.
Come on.
Okay. PB Head, I choose you. Alright. Let me get that little glowing thing. Alright, now we can celebrate. Yes, level 11. Unfortunately, the little lemur guy got left out. I think it's a guy, it might be a girl. If it's a girl, I apologize. Everything's so cutesy in this game, it's hard to tell what's what. It's nowhere near as bad as before they relaunched the Castlevania game, so those characters were hard to tell the difference between girls and boys, even though Alucard still was pretty awesome. What? How am I supposed to get up here? Do I have more spells now? Summons forth, opens the doorway. This the wrong way, come on. I'm lost now. I realized that I'm supposed to be going that way, but you didn't let me. That was disappointing, and I'm probably going back to where I was. And that's disappointing. And I'm just all around disappointed. Alright, PP Head. Do your thing. Yeah. We did. I don't even care if I have a lame ass magic wand. I won. Fuck you, Harry Potter. I got a wand. I got an androgynous fairy type guy. I got PP head. What the fuck can you do?
Let's go.
I'm killing pizza guys. You can't top that. HP. That's short for Harry Potter as well as health points. Alright, let's see. Why am I pissing around? Oh, that was just fireflies. Anyway guys, this is probably going to go on for a while. Don't let that steer you wrong. I really enjoy this game. This is Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, exclusively for the PlayStation 3. A very artistic game, very nice. If you don't like these kind of Japanese RPG games, get somebody to play it in front of you and just show you it. It reminds you of watching cartoons as a kid, but not like the lame, shallow ones, like the ones that are kind of really imaginative and deep. If you remember watching Spirit Away for the first time, which I watched when I was older, and it just, I don't know, it's like just that true escapist kind of feel that most animation just doesn't have anymore. And it's one of the few studios, like Miyazaki's one of the few animators really that still capture it, because I don't think Disney does it anymore. I think they basically gave up on hand-drawn animation, and their worlds just aren't as interesting. And I'm not a terribly huge anime fan. I don't know much about it besides like the popular stuff, but this really appeals to me, and I knew it was going to be something great before I even like played it. I just knew. But I was a fan of Miyazaki. I think the last movie I watched that he made was that fish movie, and then he made the fish movie. I think it was like Pollo or something. I can't remember what the fish's name was, but that one was good. I remember Tina Fey randomly being in it. It was Ponyo. Yeah, I think it was Ponyo. And then they made that movie. It's not called The Borrowers, but it's based on the same thing that the movie The Borrowers were. So I'm guessing that was based on a book that I never read. I know that's why our schools are probably some of the lowest rated in the world. But thank you guys for watching. I know this video, it seems like it's on the 43-minute mark now, which is pretty ridiculous, and I know my commentary hasn't been extremely enthusiastic, but I hope you guys are enthusiastic just being on my channel. I don't know. Really don't know. This was a fun video to record, even though I'm tired as all fuck. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully the next video will be good. Hopefully it will be good. Alright guys, thank you and take care. Bye.